I'm the kind of person who doesn't like to read instructions, and I'm going to attempt to sand and paint a dresser, which I've never done before. So that's going to be fun. I'm not going to read anything about how to do it. I've watched a lot of videos, so I'm an expert. So join me. First I gotta take these doohickeys off. Go ahead and do that. Looks like it'll work. Maybe? This one? I'm not really sure what kind of material this is. I don't think it's real wood because see how it's chipping off there? And then we also have this little crack or something here. So I'm gonna try like wood putty or something to fix that. We'll see how that goes. But anyway, I got this little cheap sander from Menards, so let's see how it goes. So I'm actually gonna just keep these knobs and probably spray paint them gold because I am doing a necessities only challenge buying for January. So I can't go and buy new knobs. So these will work perfectly fine. I'm just gonna spray paint them gold. And yeah, it's gonna be great. Not sure how I'm gonna get the paint without buying anything, but I guess we'll see how that goes. I don't know what I'm doing, so don't do anything I'm doing probably. Okay, that's all the sanding I'm gonna do. This only took me about 30 minutes, 30-ish minutes. So really not that long. So yeah, I'm gonna see if I can get some paint and spray paint those knobs gold and wipe it down and start painting. Of course, after it dries. Found my spray paint. I am sweating from that. Woo. I'm gonna spray the back sides first and let it dry, and then I'll spray the front part. If I get the lid off. There we go. Okay, let's let those dry, and then I'll turn them over and spray the other side. Okay, let's do the other side of these. I went to Ace Hardware and got some paint. Technically, I'm doing a no buy month or like essentials only buy, but if you saw my room right now, you would see why this is essential. I'll show you later. Also, trust the process on this because I don't really know what I'm doing, but it seems like this will probably keep them upright so they don't get the little weird stuff on the side from like falling over. Like I want the paint to be smooth and even, so we're gonna just try this. Okay. Beautiful. Now let those dry. So this is the paint I got. It was like half off, so I think it was like $3.60 something cents. But it's just a sample size, so hopefully it will cover everything I need to cover over here. But it probably won't. But let's try anyway, because I don't want to pay 20 something dollars. So do not emulate me if you want your projects to turn out well. And I just had this mixed at Ace, so it should be good to go. Isn't that pretty? Let's see if you can see it. It's getting dark down here, but it's like the greenish color. It's a little paint set that I already had. I don't really know where I got this. Probably Dollar Tree, so I'm just gonna wipe it out. Whoops. Dust it off. It's been down here for a while. Okay. Like I said, guys, I'm not a professional, just having some fun. I have a feeling my husband is gonna hate this color, but it's all right. He doesn't have to look at it. All right, here we go. Wish me luck. And this has like a built-in primer, so hopefully that will keep me from having to go over this a million times. This is really fun, actually. Very therapeutic. I have a bad feeling that it's all just gonna like peel off, but hopefully not. I got this paint in eggshell because I didn't want it to be too shiny, but I also didn't want it to be matte either. So I probably should have sanded this more, but it's all right. It'll be all right. I don't have the contact paper I'm going to use for this yet, so I am going to like make it look decent at least on top, because knowing me, it's going to take another 6 months before I put the contact paper on. So let's at least have it looking decent. This roller is not that great, but it's so cute, right? And also it was probably like $1.25 from the Dollar Tree, so can't really beat that. I didn't buy this today yet, by the way. I've had this in my basement. So this does not count as one of the things I bought. I only bought the sample paint. I love this color. If you're not a fan of green, then look away. I only have about maybe 35 minutes before my kids get home. So I gotta hurry. Okay, that looks good. So pretty, I love it. I have about 5 minutes before my kids get home, so I just quickly threw on a second coat of paint, and the first part that I was painting pretty much was dry by the time I started the second coat, so I didn't really have to wait. Shout out to Christine for the dresser because she gave it to me for free. So I got the dresser for free. I paid what, almost about $3.60 for the paint, which that sample like tiny jar covered everything, even the top part that I'm gonna recover with like a peel and stick. And it took me probably, including picking up the paint from the hardware store, probably took me like an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours to do. So yeah, I think that's great and I'm excited. So obviously not all of this is because Bubby doesn't have a dresser, but most of this is because he doesn't have a dresser. So I would love to get all that cleaned up. Yeah, and this is why I feel like it's a necessity to get that